this week on a Bubble Chat.
Ever, if it's true, we're on work in progress, and it's unfortunate.
My daughter knows who Lil Tay is. Lil Tay got famous off of some bullshit.
I feel like Felicia did an amazing job showing support to students.
The reason why I say Black Lives Matter, Black Designers Matter, is because we have Black designers.
So how was I able to go down there and pick that earring up? That was pure adrenaline.
It can be so tight, it'd be like a girdle. I want to call it. You want to know what I want to call it?
What? The fuck around and find out fest?
No.
You don't start now that there will be nothing.
Reparation. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our first episode of Season 2 of Bubble Chat. And we couldn't be more thrilled to have you guys here with us for Season 2. Before we dive into the captivating topic and it lined up for this season, let's take a moment to reflect on our journey so far. Last season was an incredible ride where we explored a wide range of topics down into the mind of expert thinker and visionary. We laughed, we learned, and most importantly, we connected with our amazing audience like never before. For our returning listeners, I'm so glad you returned. I'm still trying to figure out why. But I imagine it has something to do with our foolery and our unprofessionalism.
Foolery for the most part.
And let me tell you, it be some foolishness going on around here. But we want to tell you that we so very much appreciate you. And, we are more than a podcast. We are family and who like to talk about all the things that Joanne likes to talk about. She's the boss of the show.
Both of us, I believe.
Oh, my.
But I think I'm one of his favorite aunties, and I love my nephew very much. And I'm going to
Obviously.
Snack take over, and that would be Uncle Ruben.
So as we start this second season, hopefully we keep y'all laughing with more of our foolery. And hopefully we have some great guests this season and allow them to share their stories, insights, wisdom with all of you. And whether you're new or old or coming on for this next season, I hope you enjoy this ride and grab your favorite beverage and snack or snacks. And without further ado, let's begin. Let's pop talk.
Yeah, let's start talking about Beyonce.
Ooh.
And did y'all go yet?
No.
It's coming out next month.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm so excited.
Girl,
I don't know what to do.
blue.
I'm about to have all my cellulite nakedness. I'm gonna be like nakedness. I'm gonna wear some of the sheer. I'm gonna be like, out there.
Yeah.
Cellulite nakedness. Let's talk about what's going on with Lizzo. So, for some of you who don't know, recently, several of her dancers, well, a few of her dancers, a few mean 3 for those of you who dropped out of school. A few of her dancers are suing Lizzo, saying that they experienced bullying and sexual harassment and while working for her. And there's been some talk because there's a song, Break My Soul by Beyoncé. If you don't know it, and I don't know what to say to you. Just shout out to female artists that we imagine Beyoncé has some respect and love for. And one of those artist is Lizzo. Well, during one of her recent concerts, it was reported that she did not mention Lizzo's name, and instead it's alleged that she said Badu, that would be Erykah Badu, twice instead of Lizzo's name.
She actually said it 4 times one night.
Wow.
Sorry.
Where's E?
She mad at me.
What'd she do?
She
No, as I was saying,
ah,
it said that it was just the suit that was filed against Lizzo is stressing that working for her company or working as a performer, that it was just a whole hot mess, allegedly of sexual harassment, fat shaming, and other unsafe behaviors. Now, I want to be honest with you. I'm fat, and I say I'm fat, and actually I'm obese. Okay, I weigh, I think, 240 pounds right now. I just
That
recently.
is not big.
No, that is
That's
obese. That's medically
how
obese. Yes, it
especially
is.
for your height. No, it isn't.
Girl, it's medically obese. I'm gonna need you to mind your business. It's obese, and it's okay. I can embrace it.
But it's not.
Like, it is.
You're not obese.
I am obese.
You're fucking not obese. You're
I am
tall.
240 pounds because of
Your
fat
height.
and obese. You don't get I get to define myself and tell the doctors I'm obese.
Because of your height, honey, that is not obese. Hold on.
I'm not 7'1". I am 5'8". I am obese. I am fat.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm not in denial, and you don't be in denial for me.
I'm not in denial for you.
Okay.
I'm just telling what's got what.
For you, I'm fat and I'm obese. Anyhow, so me being fat and obese, I find it hard that I would actually fat shame someone else. What do I know? Other people who have, throughout various time period, one lady in particular who was hired to film, my understanding is part of a documentary, actually bowed out because she claimed she witnessed some of Lizzo's alleged meanness. I want to say that as a person who has been bullied, who was bullied throughout my childhood, but not as an adult because I was over it. You're not going to bully me here. But as a child, most of my childhood, I was bullied. And I have to say that me being bullied, I know there's a mean girl on occasion just waiting to come out. And she has come out on many occasions. So with that said, do I know if these allegations are true? I don't. And I definitely want to believe that they're not true because I have a great love and respect for what professionally Lizzo represents. However, if it's true, we're on work in progress. And it's very unfortunate if those dancers, if the allegations are true and they experience sexual harassment and fat shaming, because that is never, never, ever acceptable.
Yeah.
So, that's my 2 cents on that. So, I definitely am rooting. I'm rooting for the truth to really come out and all parties healing and get and work through whatever traumas and issues that they need to become better people. That's my 5 cents. What's yours, Joanne?
You were like, and I'm gonna let Uncle Ruby explain because Dad was trying to call me, and I'm trying to let him know that I can't talk right now.
Well, so part of this is the Beyonce part and her talking about whether she supports Lizzo or not. And when the allegation first came out, she stopped saying Lizzo in the song. And then there was a moment when Erykah Badu came at her for the mirror hat that Beyonce was wearing. So that Beyonce, being the queen that she is, said "badu badu badu badu" 4 times in a song, so that Erica could get her point across, or even, but also it was a little slick moment on Beyonce's part, saying, "Okay, bitch, you want to come for me? I'll let you get your little bit of fame in my song. You want to say you're the queen of the mirror hat and you're my stylist and all this shit." But last night, I guess last night in Atlanta, she had a show, and in the song she said, "I love you, Lizzo." So it's gone back and forth. And, in my opinion is Beyonce can do whatever the hell she wants to do. Lizzo is her own person. She's got to deal with her own issues. Beyonce can support whoever she wants to. She can do whatever she wants to in that song. If she omits Lizzo's name, she never says it again. That's on Beyonce. Whether she supports Lizzo or not, that's on Beyonce. I don't see any issue with it. If she wants to support Lizzo, that's on her too. The stuff that's come out, I've read a lot about some of the dancers, some of the former dancers that worked with her, and some people have said, "I no longer work with her for that reason, for the same reason." And so, I hope they all heal, find closure. If it's all true, hopefully it's not true, but if it's true, hopefully somebody can find closure. Hopefully they can move forward and learn from this and understand that words have meaning. Because, I was bullied as a kid in my own family for being fat. So I understand people get sensitive about their size. I'm a big dude, and I was even bullied in the military for being fat. So I know what it is be heard told, "You're fat" in the military, "You're fat" and this, that, and the other thing. And it be constantly heartbeat into you that you're fat in a work environment. So it may not be all the time, but you're hearing it. So I hope it's not true, but only time will tell if the truth comes out. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I think when it comes to okay, here's the thing. Lizzo did issue a breaker violence around it, but I could tell it was clear. It was clear, it was mature, and it was honest. If I gotta be honest, it's way more honest, more mature than honestly calling Ballinger apology, which he was playing the ukulele before the alleged grooming victim. But that's a story for another. But I could tell other two was being honest. I've been looking up the comments, some of them saying that Steve probably used the notes app, because some people, when they create long statements, they use the notes app, and some people find it very corny. Some people believe that Lizzo used ChatGPT. Some people say that it's fake. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not on anyone's side. I'm not on Lizzo's side. I'm not on the or dancer side. When it comes to allegations like this, I'm really not on anyone's side. But yeah, that's my whole $1 effect. What are your thoughts, Mom?
What's Lizzo's sign? Is she a Leo?
I don't know, but I know her birthday is in April.
Oh, Aries.
I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway, Lizzo, I'm glad that Beyonce said, "I love you, Lizzo." That was nice. And I don't know what Lizzo as a kid, she young and she probably made some mistakes, and sometimes hurt people. And if she did do that, then yeah, she should be held responsible. And she needs to come out and apologize and hire those girls back, because they're good.
Can I say something one more thing?
Sure.
Mhm.
Because it just came to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't know how to separate who they are in their personal life, whether they're making fun or teasing or whatever you want to call it, bullying. Some people call it bullying. They don't understand that in a professional setting, all of that got to stop.
Especially when you're a rich celebrity that can be
Some
sued
of
at
that got to
anything.
stop because there's a power dynamic. You're not out with your girls no more. There's a power dynamic going on. And as an employer, you need to mind your P's and your Q's and dot your I's and your T's. And I'm not saying that anybody's coming at her maliciously, but people through the law, they will come from them dollars. So, you need to be careful. And I don't know and this is not to take anything away from anyone suffering or alleged suffering, but that could be a situation. That could be.
Yeah, I think they
So
were
you
put
better
into
watch
some of
yourself, Jawan.
I think some of these women were put in situations that were awkward and sexually based. I think you hit the nail on the head, where she thinks she's hanging out with her girls, and she doesn't know how to find a line of being a boss and hanging out with girls. She thinks she's hanging out with girls, and she doesn't realize she's an employer, where she would do some of this stuff with her girls, where when she was coming up, she would, maybe go out to a strip club and hit on dudes and stuff like that, or maybe mess around or push it a little too far. And I think that may be where things have gone off the rails, because hearing some of the stuff that I think you may have hit the nail on the head, where it's not drawing that line between being a boss and yeah, I agree with you.
And sometimes just because you're a multimillionaire, you're still a human being. So you're going to, make those mistakes because it's just what's in you will come out.
We're all imperfect. We make mistakes. Me being on the show, Brawlers, is a mistake, but it happens, right? Let's talk about Lil Tay.
Oh my God,
let's talk about Lil Tay.
Who is Lil Tay?
This shit, we're taking way too much of my time.
You know what? Joanne, take it away. I want to hear about Lil Tay and her brother are not. I repeat this. They are not unalive. Did you catch that double negative there?
Yeah. Okay, so this upcoming topic might lead to one of the quickest ones we've ever had. As many of you heard, Lil Tay sent the record straight by confirming that both she and her brother are alive and well. The false news of Tay's demise was posted on her Instagram account this past Wednesday and is now deleted. The announcement conveyed sense of a sudden and tragic passing in her family with damping within her rank and being in profound shock due to the unbearable loss. Furthermore, the statement asserted that her brother has also passed away, depending the already overwhelming grief with an unimaginable layer. Tay's family issued a statement to TMZ where she states, I want to emphasize that my brother and I are safe and alive. Here's my 2 cents. Not to get funny about people passing away. I don't know who hacked into her account, but that was fucking unacceptable. And I'm glad to hear that Lil Tay and her brother are alive and well, and I don't really keep up with her. So that's all the whole opinion you're going to get out of me. Unless you wanted to say something else, I actually don't have anything else to say.
So nobody hacked into their accounts, but I'll talk about this real quick. So I was sitting there at lunch with my son and daughter. We went to this nice little hole in the wall Mexican restaurant, and I was like talking to them because my daughter knows who Lil Tay is. Lil Tay got famous off of some bullshit. She was rapping all these horrible lyrics, explicit filled rap lyrics of these videos. And I saw this message that she was dead, and her and her brother were dead like the night before. And then my daughter was talking about, oh, well, somebody hacked into their phone. I was like, man, that's nothing but her brother looking for fucking some attention to bring back a little bit of hype around Little Tay that they haven't had in a while. And the father said, I don't know nothing about them damn badass kids of mine. They bad.
Oh my.
Well, he didn't say they bad like that, but he basically, they're going through a divorce and there's some issues. So it was like, it's a mess. Those kids, that the brother runs that account. He claims they were hacked. I think he just posted that shit to get a little bit of attention for some shit that's been dead for a few years now. That's all. It's easy to say I was hacked.
All right. So August's opinion, we don't know. We don't know Lil Tay. We don't know Lil Tay's brother.
Yes, that's my opinion.
What's his name? Lil Bay?
No, it's not. But
Little bro?
No, he ain't got no name. Lil Tay was the one that was famous. The brother was the one behind it all.
Okay, so Lil Tay and Little Bro are alive.
Yes.
They are alive.
Yeah.
And eventually they were hacked. And some on this show, who shall remain nameless due to their safety concerns, believe that they were not hacked. And it was a clout chase for some more attention. That's how we're gonna say it now. But
and that's Little Tay and Little Tay bro.
Little Tay bro. I gotta listen to some of her stuff. Does she sound like she as good as Nicki Minaj?
No.
Oh, okay.
Horrific. She's like a little 12-year-old kid or like 9-year-old kid rapping.
She 9?
She was 9 at the time when she was at the height of her fame. She was 9 and
How old is she now?
I don't know what she is, like maybe 16.
14.
It was
wow. All right. No Tay, we waiting for the comeback. We're gonna wait till you 18 for them explicit lyric, and I hope everything is going okay with your family, in spite of, the divorce and stuff. All right. Best to you. I'm glad that you are alive. We're going to talk about Phylicia Rashad's legacy at the Chadwick Boseman College of Fine Art. So for those of you who are like really young, like young, like younger than my nephew, you may not know who Phylicia Rashad is, but you should, because she is an amazing, talented artist. If you ever got to catch a rerun of the Cosby Show before the Predator was locked up, she would have played his wife. Also, you might have seen her. Oh, was that a mosquito? You also might have seen her in other roles. She did voice for the cartoon Little Bill. Everybody know that little big-headed, bald-headed boy, Little Bill. Then also she was in Tyler Perry's Fall from Grace. I think that was on Netflix. That was really good. I love me some Tyler Perry. You go, Tyler Perry. I miss Medea. Not the script writing, but I do miss Medea for some reason. And then also she was also in for Color Girls Who Have Committed Suicide. She was like busybody. She was like the busybody landlord lady who kept on harassing Tandy Newton's character. Yeah. I mean, I could go on and on, but I'll just stop there. And she's also Debbie Allen's sister. I mean, don't parents did a good job. They had some talented daughters, didn't they? But anyhow, she announced that she was going to step down from her position, from her role in leadership at the Chadwick Boseman College of Fine Art. She said she's had an impactful tenure there, and she's walking away from a legacy of advancing fine arts education and nurturing young talent, especially within the context of historically Black, I repeat, historically Black institutions. How might her contribution continue to resonate in the broader landscape of arts and education?
Beautiful.
All right.
So you done? So it's great to have her be the first dean of the reestablished school of the College of Fine Arts there at Howard University, because she was an alumni of the College of Fine Arts. For some reason, at some point, our university decided that they would combine the Fine Arts college with another college. And so at some point, they decided that they would separate it, and she was chosen as dean. And during her tenure, she attracted nationally and internationally recognized scholars, artists, and creators as department heads, mentors, and teachers and role models at the college. And I think that that's important, especially for people of color, to see other people of color so that they can have somebody that they can relate to. I was sitting here talking about had a conversation with a person on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it about college experience. And when you can relate to somebody, seeing somebody that you want to aspire to and have that mentor and they look like you, it means so much more than when they don't look like you or you can't relate to them because they don't know your struggle. You don't know they don't know where you come from, or they don't have a similar background than you. Uh, I was telling a person that I was trying to go to an Ivy League. I was recruited to play football in Ivy League school and whatnot. And the football coach was kind of flippant with me, talking about, oh, you can play football, work, and go to school. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, you're not offering me a scholarship. What kind of shit is that? Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
And it was just that tone he used with me, like, oh, it's going to be easy. Oh, you'll work, go to school, and play football. Football is a full-time job at most universities. School is a full-time job at most universities. And then I would have nobody to relate to, being far away from them. So I think as it relates to that in the story with Alicia Rashad, I think bringing people on that they can relate to and understand their struggle and where they're coming from, I think that's important so that people can understand and have that mentor, that person they can talk to, and what they're going through, their struggles, if they are struggling in school, if they're struggling to adapt, or they're struggling to find their way, they could have somebody to talk to while they're in school. So I think it's great that she was able to do that while she was during her term or time there as reestablishing the College of Fine Arts.
Yeah, I think what touched me the most is that the fine art at Harvard University is named after the late Chadwick Boseman, and that's an honorable moment right there. I was following up to that story where she posted a picture of Bill Cosby. I forgot what the caption was, but then Howard University said that she does not support relation with her statement, and it was unknown if she was dying or she was fired. But thankfully, it looks like it wasn't. But yeah, I feel like Felicia did an amazing job in showing support to students at that college, whatever, everything. Any thoughts, Ron?
Mom is gone.
She fell asleep.
I would like to say that I just want to add this about that whole situation. She has been and this is no disrespect to her. She has been it seems like she's a staunch supporter of Bill Cosby. And I'm just going to say this about that. Sometimes people are so close to someone or a person means so much to them that they cannot see another aspect of that person beyond the person that they know. So, I'm not going to say it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that, she has shown a lot of loyalty and towards Mr. Cosby. But I'm going to be here. I mean, we're going to go off subject real quick, but I think he did it. I think he took advantage of young actresses and women and playmates and all that kind of stuff. I do believe he did that. That's my opinion. But I wasn't there. He didn't do it to me because he's still alive.
There's a Cosby show clip where he jokes about his special sauce in his burgers that makes him go to sleep. He even jokes about it.
Wow.
In the Cosby show.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah, he even makes fun of it. Makes fun of the shit in his show, like he's, like he's so arrogant with his attitude about that shit.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
But
every
for her decades of bringing characters that we love and sometimes disliked. I mean, she can act her butt off. So kudos to her for her long acting career and her tenure as
She did try to apologize for her supporting Bill Cosby because she said it hurt people broadly and people inside Howard. So I don't know if that helps anything.
Yeah, maybe it helps somebody, but again, I hold no judgment against her. I mean, she's like she's just so many other men who love people and they can't see a darker side to them,
I got you.
Even Jeffrey Dahmer had a mother,
All right, so you want to move on to my favorite singer of all time? All right, so in our next story, we're going to talk about all these Swifties out there. If you're a Swiftie, raise your hand. In our upcoming segment, we have a heartwarming story to share about from Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. During her performance of the 2012 hit 22, Taylor Swift took a touching moment to recognize Bianca Bryant, one of the daughters of the late Kobe Bryant. Swift, who does this once a show, walked up to Bianca and gifted her the red hat she was wearing and created a heartwarming memory. Vanessa Bryant shared a wonderful photo on Instagram capturing the emotional hug between Swift and her 6-year-old daughter. Back in 2015, Bryant appeared on stage. Kobe Bryant appeared on stage at Swift's 1989 tour, presenting her with a banner to celebrate her 16 straight sold-out shows at Staples Center, known now as the Crypto.com Arena. Their bond continued until Kobe's untimely passing, and Vanessa Bryant honored this special connection by wearing a custom-made jacket featuring a depiction of a heartwarming moment between Kobe and Swift. During the tour, acts of kindness and friendship like the one between Taylor and Swift and Kobe Bryant's family exemplify the power of human connection. How can simple gestures of support and empathy have a lasting impact on individuals and communities, especially during challenging times? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about Taylor Swift and her giving?
That was very nice.
That's what I think. It was very nice. Solid picture.
Very nice.
It was really sweet.
Yeah, me too. Ruben, is that really your favorite over Beyonce?
No, I was joking.
Oh, I was about to say.
I heard a Taylor Swift song with ice today, and
Anya.
Karma.
Yeah.
And I almost puked today. I was
Hilarious.
like, this is horrific. But that's neither here nor there. Because I'm sure people like Taylor Swift and they like Ice Spice. But oh, sorry.
Talk about the riverboat and the white folding chair.
Let's talk about it.
Go ahead, and you.
Let's
You have
F
the
around
floor.
and find out. Let's F around and find out. You're going to find out. Let's find out. We are tired. We tired.
I did not know nothing about it because I hadn't been on the internet and people was, sending me stuff. And then Mila had called and said, girl, have you been on the internet? And I went on that internet, honey, and I saw that man take his hat off and get to fighting. And then the guy started jumping him, honey. And next thing you know, baby, it was when I saw them 3 boys skipping with no shirt on.
I mean, when they mess with me, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fancy my bra. I'm gonna throw it up. That's what I'm
Baby, when them 3 boys without them shirts went to skipping, they was skipping to go get that ass. Oh, I was like, oh, what he? That was good. And when he put them big,
like this. I'm about to be like this.
You could eat cereal out of them things. Look, when that little boy swam, whew, oh my God, that was something to see. That goes down in history. Yeah, probably even school.
And let me tell you something.
Crazy.
I'm so tired of people talking about this is advocating violence. Yes. Dummy. It is.
Yeah, that's advocating. That's
if you are and you start hitting somebody in their job and you're disrespectful and you hit them and then his friends jump him and his people come here. Yes, we're advocating violence. Violence begets violence. You hit them. We get to defend ourselves. Yes, I'm advocating.
I think that's that's advocating self-defense.
It's violence. It's self-defense with no word. I'm gonna. You want to hear? I'm gonna. Boom.
Yeah, but they advocated violence.
Your hair. I'm gonna wrap your hair around. I'm gonna wrap your hair around my thing, and then I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm. But they brought the violence. We brought the self-defense.
They bought the violence, and we said we are gonna we're gonna trump. Did you like that? Trump. We're gonna trump your violence because we're gonna swim over. We're gonna get off this boat, and we are going to whoop you because you started it. You decided you were gonna F around and find out, and you found out. How about that? So next time you need to move your boat, you will move it. All right? So am I advocating violence? Yes, I am advocating violence. If you hit me, I will hit you. I will hit you more than once. And if I get you down to the ground, I will stop.
The windmill and the back. The windmill and the star.
The windmill and the star.
Baby, but them 3 men with no shirt on skipping to get some ass. They skipping.
It was the boy swimming for me. Now remember, we're not supposed to be able to swim. And when I said He swam over there like
Quick.
he was Michael Phelps.
And do you know they put they and the one who went to jail for hitting the woman on with the white chair, they bailed him out. They put a GoFundMe up, and they was cash apping the little boy and he turned his cash app off. He said that's enough.
Well, that's so nice of him to turn it off. I would have kept it on because, that's me. But I want to say this about the man with the ponytail. And I'm going to be honest in this moment. That was a little much. I mean, that was much. I mean, that was a lot. I was like, when he hit her once with it, I was like, okay, leave the lady alone. And then he hit her again and said, damn, that was a lot. That was a little bit too much. Everything else I was cool with, but that folding chair, that one, I mean, the one, because I didn't know what, I didn't see everything. But I'm saying, if she wanted and she wanted, and he gave her the folding chair, I'm all for it. But then when she was down and he hit her with it again, now that was much for me. I'm be honest in this moment. But everything else I was cool. I was 100% cool with or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. I would like to say, had I been there, I would have been fighting.
Absolutely.
I was trying to fight the man on the brother because that pissed me off. But I mean, but you know what though? But I think in defense of the people, the perpetrators who started it all, in defense of them is that, I feel like they've experienced an indoctrination in this country and of their superiority and, their God-given right to do anything they ever want to. And that brainwashing is basically have, their common sense stuck on stupid. And so, on TV any day of the week, or even when you're driving down the streets, if you ever noticed it, whenever there's a Black person involved, specifically a Black male, whether he's walking, skipping, riding a bike, taking out trash, selling cigarettes on the corner, minding his own business, there will be 20 police cars on one like he's Superman or the Black Panther. And so what I'm saying is that's what the image that keeps on going. So that's why they felt so freely that they could jump that man, because they see that any day of the week, on whether it be on the news or whether it be in their city. That when the Black man is involved, there's a gang of officers of the law or other people jumping them. So I mean, it's what they're used to.
So I got some nicknames for you.
For who?
Cuba Gooding Jr. Aquaman. Stingray Leonard. And the Montgomery Sweet Tea Bro.
I want to call it. You want to know what I want to call it?
What? The fuck around and find out fast?
No.
You don't start now that there will be nothing.
Reparations. If you give us our reparations, or we gonna take it out of your hands every time we get a chance. That's what I talk about. Was reparations. Those people got their reparations with the ass whooping.
Oh,
reparations.
There was more. I saw some other nicknames that they came up with because Black Twitter don't be is undefeated when it
You know,
comes.
Black Twitter is amazing. I don't be on Twitter no more because I cannot support that man, that body. But it do. God, I hope he don't own Zoo. Do he own Zoo?
No,
Okay, thanks. I'm safe. So anyhow,
Together.
I just want. I just Black Twitter be getting it. I love Black Twitter. I love my people. I love humans too, but I do love my people. All humans matter, but I love my people.
Well, does this conclude our meeting today? And next time, I pray.
oh, they tried. Oh wait, and they tried that in a small town, by the way. That's the
Yeah.
song. Try that in a small town.
Here we wait. Let me talk about this Jason Aldean stuff before we go. Okay. For those of you who don't know, he had this video and it was full of propaganda about protests and stuff. And he said that everything was live, was actual from news media. What he didn't tell you was none of that shit was in America. Shit was in Germany and all across the globe of protests, but none of them were American and none of them had to do with Americans or Black Lives Matter. But again, try this in a small town. Basically, you're referencing small town, violence and, liberals not coming there, whatever. Liberals are everywhere, just like conservatives are everywhere. Conservatives are in San Francisco, New York, and everywhere in between. And same with liberals. But I mean, it's just the propaganda. Even some Republicans, not all, because I do believe there are some good Republicans. I think I've met one. I personally know one. But I just want to say that not all, but some Republicans are trying to push this white nationalist agenda. And, we just need to be very cautious about that and not let them redefine what a white nationalist is. That is racist. And maybe people have gotten immune or desensitized to the word racist because it's often used. But people need to realize the word is racism, and racist is often used because often daily people are experiencing it. So it really does exist. So that's all. That's my 2 cents. I don't went off the topic.
Eve,
Yes, I'm here.
are you gonna end our show or end our first half of the show?
Oh, it's time for a break. Don't go away. We're going to be back with some more foolishness, some allegedly, some boring opinion, and Jawan's fabulous new hair color. Be right back. Be right back. Mm-hmm. All right, we're back. Did you miss us? No, but you're still here. So let's carry on. So one of my favorite shows and one of my favorite shows that we like to watch together is Project Runway. And Project Runway was on Bravo, did it left Bravo, and where did it go, Snap?
Lifetime.
It went to Lifetime, and then it's back to Bravo. So Project Runway has been on a little bit of a roller coaster ride with the network. And then its beloved mentor, Tim Gunn, and host Heidi Klum went on to have their own show called Making the Cut. And we enjoyed that. But, we're back to Project Runway. And this season of All Stars, I mean, we've been waiting for it, is the first ever All Stars to actually air on Bravo in the past 7 seasons of Project Runway All Stars. So why I was so excited about this season is because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Black lives matter and Black designers matter. And so with that said, they had Brittany Allen from season 8. They had Project Oscar Jean-Baptiste from season 19. Laura Bassett, season 15, another queen. Fabio Costa, season 10, Bishmay, Crow Marty, season 17, Jonathan K. Gillespie, really do love him, season 3, Mila Hermanansky, season 7, I mean, we're going back season 7, Ramney Klashu, I probably said his name right, so sorry, season 4, Old School, Victor Luna, season 9, Koto Momoru, season 5, she's my, I love Koto. Pago, season 1, I mean OG original. There's nothing before season 1, and then also Carson, season 1, who I personally think was ramped, but keep my 5 cents to myself. And then also Hester Sunshine, season 17, and Anna Zhu or Zhou, season 19. Great personality Anna had. But anyhow, the reason why I say Black Lives Matter, Black Designers Matter, is because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Black designers, and then we have Fabio, a person of color. We have Anna, a person of color. Victor. I mean, we have a Palestinian, Romney. I mean, they really did not. It was really a diverse, heavily diverse group of designers this season. So that's why I'm really excited about it. And this happened to be 3 based on their talent. Actually, this happened to be my favorite, which is Corazon, Koto, and then Laurent. I also like Fabio. I also like Project May. Bishmay is fierce, and Romney. And Neela, she's really fierce too. But neither here nor there. This is going to be a spoiler if you haven't watched the last episode. Carson from season 1 was sent home. The challenge was a freedom challenge. They could design whatever they wanted. And she did this fantasy fairy godmother, and they did not like the cut of the jacket, and they didn't feel like there was a lot of fashion involved. So she actually ended up going home. I can't even tell you who won because I was just upset Clarence left. Who won?
Did Laurence win that one?
I think she did.
Yeah, because she cut that
leather skirt.
Yeah, leather skirt. Yeah.
Yeah. So
or Romney won.
Or Romney. Well, they were top too. So and beautiful designs or whatever. But I boo-hooed when Carson was shipped home. But the season continues, and we don't know who's going to win. And I'm just really excited to see what they bring to the table. My predictions for top 3 are actually Bishmay, Romney, and Brittany. And
Yeah,
I think so. That's based on the attitudes of the judges, who I would love to see in the top 3 would be Laurent, Bishmay, and Koto, and Romney. I know that's 4, but I can't decide between those 4. But those would be my ideal 4 at this point.
Yeah, so I think they're going to keep Brittany in there just because she's.
Well, and just so it's clear,
they like that basic shit should be designed.
Let me say this about Brittany: she's extremely talented. She does sportwear, but just for the last couple of challenges, I mean, I haven't seen anything that I haven't seen on the street. Like the last challenge where she did the whole cargo pant, athletic pant, and top and jacket. Yes, I'd never seen it done in that type of pink and all that kind of stuff, the different colors of pink and then white, but I've seen those pants. So I was just a little perplexed of, but it is what it is.
Stole Project's top.
I mean, Project probably, no, I like Project, but it's a top that I've seen tops like that before. So did
I
she
know, I'm just
Project? Yeah, did she still Project top or are they just influenced by the top that they've seen countless times? I mean, we probably can go to, what's that other place? Help me out, Laura, and get the top.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just saying. And I gotta keep it real. All right. I'm over with my recap of Project Runway.
Yeah,
So
I just want to tell you real quick. Yeah, I am happy to see, like you said, any more designer colors on this season because, I don't really keep up with Project Runway. I think the last time I watched it was when I was in high school, in my senior year of high school, and like I can remember because I took an art class when I was in high school, and we watched Project Runway, and then we would like create like a dress. We would like create like a dress. It was like we like put it on a student. So yeah, and I also love that the skill and the creativity that they show when it comes to the fashion industry. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate that. Maybe you can make me my Beyoncé outfit.
Who knows?
All right. That concludes Project Runway talk because I don't see anybody else say anything. So it's time for Shay Laugh Meter. What's this Laugh Meter all about, Shay?
But first of all, I want to apologize for the difficulties I'm going today. My phone, even when we've been, on this discombobulated, I'm so sorry. But my phone keeps going in and out. So let me try to talk about it. So I did just have a show at Yoshi's in Oakland. I headlined at Yoshi's in Oakland, July 29th. And the show was almost sold out. Richmond, California showed up. All my friends and family. It's easy to sell out in this area. But it was a success. And I wish y'all could have been there. I really do. And I did have it recorded. So I'll send you the Dropbox because I did a lot of new material for the first time. And I was supposed to do 40 minutes on stage, but the other comedians who went before me, they went over their time, not knowing that they was going to cut my time. So they did. They cut my time. When I got up there, I only had 15 minutes. And then they told me I could do an extra 15 minutes. So I only did 30. So I have some more. I have a lot of material that I wasn't able to, work out. But I'm happy about it because that'll give people something to look forward to the next time I get on. I'll be on stage. I'll be at Tommy T's this Sunday with Shang. So I'll be happy to do that. But it was very fun. It was fun being the headliner, going there and, having that experience of having your own dressing room and, people catering to you and that kind of stuff.
I remember when you
So
it's beautiful, and I'm so happy for you. And this is when she stops answering the phone calls. She's about to blow up and just be unattainable, unreachable.
Yeah, I remember
in virtual.
You don't answer the phones anywhere right now, anyway, right?
Basically. But now I'm giving a reason not to.
But even the one don't be answering her phone. Her phone just goes straight to the voicemail.
Try it.
Boom.
Anyway, when recording on Facebook, I remember when the moment when you came up on that stage, Mom, you were throwing off your high ponytail and you accidentally grabbed your left earring.
Yes, and I don't understand. I cannot believe I was able to bend down and pick that earring up. I like that.
Height.
That was adrenaline. Them shoes was high. My fingernails was long. So how was I able to go down there and pick that earring up? That was pure adrenaline.
It could be so tight, it'd be like a girdle.
But they was stretchy. It wasn't the pants. It was the heels and my knee.
I tell you, that's a miracle stretch.
They was comfortable. Thank you, but they was comfortable. Bless your heart. But I could not believe that I was able to get down there that fast, pick that earring back up.
But it's time to close because
I'll leave y'all with one thing.
Yeah.
Lift every chair and swing.
You know what? Let's close another fantastic mediocre, whatever. You decide whether you're fantastic, whether we're just mediocre, or you just enjoy me eating snacks, or Shay laughing, or Uncle Ruben cutting up being my favorite snack.
Or my phone, basically turning up
Or my nephew trying to wrangle our foolishness in, because we cannot be controlled. We are renegades. We are rogues. We are the revolution of podcasts. I'm professional any given day of the week. So we're going to see you next time, okay?
Lift every
Well,
chair.
I'm a feminist, so these H's. What no breast? I'm an H. I think I'm an H.
You know, I don't know.
H's.
That probably look like
I am free all season. I am not wearing no bra all season long.
baby. That bra,
I'm gonna burn them because they cost too much.
listen, that bra look like it's a size 280ZX.
But let me tell you, if I need help, I'm snap it. I'm up in there.
Do you get it? 280ZX. Remember
I
the
know.
car?
I do know the car.
Remember they used to put bras on those?
It's funny. You're a comedian, but you're not
What?
funny. You want? I love you.
Baby,
Hi,
that's
guys.
that is a bosom.
No,
Them ain't
he's like waving. He about to
bosom.
cut it off. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Lift every chair and swing, honey.